everyone, my name is Lauren from West Beach Yoga and Nutrition. Thank you for joining me today for this 15-minute full body flow. Today all you'll need is a mat for your practice. And with all that to say, let's get started. We're going to be starting in child's pose today. So just bringing your knees wide to the outer edges of the mat. Sit your hips back over your heels. Extend your arms forward and just drop your forehead down onto the mat. Pulling back with your hip creases, lengthening out the spine. And just taking a few moments to arrive here. Push everything else out of your mind. Any thoughts or plans or stresses, and just bring your awareness to your breath. Think about it flowing in your lungs and back out. From here, I want you to walk both arms over to the right side of the mat. You can stack your palms and then drop your forehead down again, feeling a bit more of a stretch on the left side of the body. Stretching those muscles in between the rib cage. Walking the hands over to the left, stacking the palms, and maybe even just sending your hips over to the right a little bit. So intensifying the stretch on the one side of the body. Nice deep breath here. Exhale, let something go. Coming back to center, I want you to press up into tabletop position, hands under the shoulders, knees into the hips. We'll take our cat-cow sequence to warm up the spine. Inhale, lifting the crown of the head and the tailbone up towards the sky, letting your spine arch, belly drop. On the exhale, tucking the chin and the tailbone, rounding the spine for cat. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. And just keep going here at your own pace with your breath. Maybe keeping your eyes closed and visualize your spine moving like a wave. Maybe it's moving from the top down to the bottom. Or maybe from the middle out to either end. Or maybe from the bottom to the top. Just keeping your awareness there. Beautiful. Coming back to your static tabletop position, tucking the toes under, coming into a cat stretch now, leading with the belly, send the hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. So opening up through the shoulder blades here, externally rotating the shoulders, biceps forward, triceps back, send the hips right back. So you're lengthening the spine here, maybe a slight bend in the knees, that's okay. Maybe bending one knee then the other, walking the dog, warming things up here. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, wave forward into a high plank, hands under the shoulders, pressing the mat away, opening up through the upper back, sending the heels back, turning on that core. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave forward to high plank. Exhale, down dog. Just keep moving back and forth here between these poses a few more times. Using your breath to move. And the next time you come forward into high plank, stay here. Drop your right knee down to the mat. Align your right hand under right shoulder. Inhale the left arm up, taking a modified side plank. Option to move into a full side plank, so stacking your feet. And then sweep your left arm alongside the ear, reaching, and send the hips up. So feeling a nice stretch in the side body. Maybe taking it up a notch, slowly lifting that left leg, reaching the left arm up, coming into a side star. And flip back over to high plank, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming to high plank. Dropping the left knee down this time. Left hand aligns under left shoulder. Inhale that right arm all the way up, modified side plank. Remembering your options, you can stack your feet and then sweep that right arm over alongside the ear. Send the hips up. So you're almost making like a crescent shape with your body. Option to stay here or lift that right leg and reach the right arm up. Shaky, shaky here, that's good. And flip over to a high plank, send the hips up and back, taking downward facing dog. Shifting the weight into the left leg, sweep the right leg up, three-legged dog. Right knee to right elbow, pausing here, hugging that core in. Sweep the right leg up, three-legged dog. On the exhale, right knee to left elbow, crossing over. Sweep the right leg up. On the exhale, right foot steps up in between the hands. Drop that left knee down. Inhale, both arms up, coming into a low lunge. Take a nice deep inhale here. On the exhale, start to press the hips down towards the mat. So feeling a nice intense stretch in that left hip flexor. Trying not to collapse through the low back though, leading with the hip points. Dropping the hands down to frame the foot. Tuck your back toes under, lift your base, step back to high plank, and we're slowly gonna lower down onto the belly. Bringing the arms out to the sides, coming up on fingertip claws, slowly start to inhale, wave up into a modified cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, wave it up. Exhale, lower down. Take that one more time. Inhale, moving up like a wave. Exhale, lower down. Hands come under the shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Press up to high plank. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a couple full breath cycles here. Shifting the weight into the right foot this time. Sweep the left leg up, three-legged dog. Left knee to left elbow, rounding the spine, hugging that core in. Sweep the left leg up. And left knee to left elbow, crossing over. Sweep the left leg up. Exhale, left foot steps up in between the hands. Dropping the right knee down this time, uncurling the toes. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hips press down towards the mat. Taking a nice deep stretch in that hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Tuck your back toes under, lift your base, step back to high plank. Inhale, come forward onto the tippy toes. Exhale, start to slowly bend your elbows, keeping them alongside the body, chaturanga down onto the belly. Inhale to cobra, or press the mat away. Float the thighs and the glutes, coming to an upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath cycle here. Shifting the weight into your left leg, sweep the right leg up, three-legged dog. Step the right foot up in between your hands, coming into a runner's lunge, so keeping that back leg lifted. Turn and flatten your left foot, placing your right hand on your right ankle or shin, slowly straightening that right leg, reaching the left arm up, coming into a triangle pose. So you can keep your right hand resting on your shin if that feels okay, or you can float it in front of the leg. Keeping your shoulders stacked on top of each other. Maybe bringing that gaze up to left fingertips. Inhale to come up, keeping the arms outstretched, bending nice and deep into that right knee, widening your stance, coming into warrior two. Flip your palms, sweep the right arm up and back, straightening that right leg, reverse triangle. Windmill the arms, reach that right arm down, left arm up, triangle pose again. Hands come down to frame the foot, pivot on your back foot, grounding through that left hand, reach the right arm up, coming into an easy twist. Right hand drops down, step back to high plank, drop both heels to the right, reach the left arm up, coming into a side plank. Coming back to high plank, option to take a flow. Inhale, coming onto the tippy toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shifting the weight into the right leg this time. Inhale the left leg up. Step the left foot up in between the hands, coming into a runner's lunge. Turn and flatten that right foot. Left hand comes to ankle or shin, straightening that left leg. Reach the right arm up, triangle pose. Inhale to come up, bending into that left knee, warrior two. Flip your palms, sweep the left arm up and back, straightening that left leg, reverse triangle. Windmill the arms, left arm drops down, reaching the right arm up, triangle pose. Hands come down to frame the foot, pivot on that back leg, grounding the right hand this time, reach the left arm up, easy twist. Left hand drops, stepping left foot back to meet the right, coming into high plank. Both heels drop left, reach the right arm up, side plank. Awesome. Coming back to high plank, take a flow or downward facing dog. Taking a full breath cycle here. Inhale, come forward to high plank. Right knee comes through towards your nose. You're gonna round your spine, really hug that core. Hug your belly button in towards your spine. This is a tiger curl pose. Sweep the right leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Nice hip opener here. Option to stay here or flip your dog. Sending the hips up, grounding that right foot down, reaching the right arm overhead. Flip back over, downward facing dog. Left knee comes towards the nose this time, tiger curl. Sweep the left leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip, reach that left leg all the way over to the right side. Maybe ground that left foot. Send the hips up, reach the left arm back, flipping your dog. And flip back over, finding downward facing dog. Dropping the knees down, opening up the knees to the outer edges of the mat, taking a child's pose. Send the hips over to one side, sweeping your feet around. Slowly coming down onto your back. Bringing your heels nice and close to your glutes. And then press into your feet, sending the hips up, coming into a bridge pose. Maybe clasping your hands under your back, tucking your shoulders under. Pressing up a little bit higher. If wheel is in your practice, you can take that now So just placing your hands alongside, I'm gonna move my hair out of the way, alongside your ears. So your fingertips are pointing down towards the bottom of the mat. Press into hands and feet. Maybe coming up onto the tippy toes. Relaxing here. Tucking your chin, slowly coming out. Relaxing your spine down on the mat. Extending your legs and arms. Coming into your final resting, your Shavasana. Slowing the breath. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. As always, you are welcome to stay in your Shavasana for longer. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. If you liked this flow, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss anything from me. See you next time. Bye.